Welcome to Max's Football News for Kids!
Welcome to episode 7 of Max's Football News. Today, we haven't recorded lately, and that's because in the summer we have been a bit separated.
But now we're back together.
Yes!
And there's a lot of exciting Euro 2024 games to catch up on.
Yeah, we're going to talk about top scores of Euro 2024 and also things that should have happened in Euro 2024 a bit.
Yeah, and of course some of the teams that we've been following particularly closely has been like Denmark and England, and they have fared differently, and it's been exciting to watch them both.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it. At first, we're going to talk about things what should have happened in Euro 2024. And this is a bit about Denmark, Germany. And why do you think this is about?
Yeah, so as you know, that's a game that Germany ended up winning, but there were a couple of decisions by the referee within just minutes of each other that really changed the game, and that particularly for those who were fans or players of Denmark, they found quite upsetting.
Yeah, especially me. So the thing is, Germany scored a normal goal, right? The Denmark scored, but it was offside. But see, it was only 1 centimeter of offside, a literal toe, and that's a bit unfair because...
Yeah, because also the coach from Denmark, Morten Hjulmand, explained afterwards during a press conference, which is that even though it's precise technology, the fact is it is an estimation of, when there's exact contact with the ball and it goes flying as to where the people are. And within 1 centimeter, that's not something that a player can really control.
Yeah.
And it was a really good goal. It was a fantastic goal, and it was incredibly unfair that it was found offside. And there were a lot of commentators from other countries as well, including on the BBC.
Exactly. Yeah.
That were very critical of that decision by the ref. The next one was actually almost even worse.
Yeah. So it was the handball. That shouldn't have been a handball because, listen, the ball's going 100 kilometers
An hour.
An hour, yeah, right? And then so
he's 1 meter away.
Yeah.
The Danish player.
And he can't really move his arm, and his arm, yeah, and and it's in the right place. And I know you're thinking, oh, it's not in the right place because it's not behind his body, but actually Euro 2024 asked the players to not put their hands behind their body,
but to run normally.
Yeah, exactly.
In order to create a more exciting game.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in fact, the referee being English, he's usually a referee in the Premier League. And the Premier League has a specific rule that in cases like that, where you have a defender that's running normally and the ball is shot onto his hand at short range, does not yield a penalty.
Exactly. I don't understand. It's just very unfair for Denmark.
Yeah, so I think in both cases, UEFA should consider some rule changes. On one hand, on the offside, there has to be a level of tolerance. I mean, 1 centimeter is basically not something that really works this way. And on the other hand, if you decide, that players should be able to run the best they can, the fastest they can, and then their arms are going to move along their body, and there will be shots on them close up that they can't avoid. And that's why the Premier League has a rule that in those instances, those do not yield a penalty.
Yeah, and so basically, if he didn't do those decisions, the ref, that he counted the goal that Denmark scored, and he didn't count the handball, then guess what it would be? The game would have been 1-1, and and it would go to extra time. But instead, the ref just ruined it.
It could have been a completely different game. That's for sure. And I think already, this championship has been sort of dominated by or characterized by not that many goals, a lot of own goals. And so I think they need to think about how do they keep this game the most interesting possible? How do they make sure it's the most exciting that it can be?
Yeah. All right, let's move on. Next up, we have the top scores of the Euro 2024, and let's add player of the matches. So the first Euro 2024 top scorer is Harry Kane with 3 goals for England.
Well, he's tied with some other players. There are other players that also have 3 goals.
Yeah, like Dani Olmo, Cody Gakpo, and George Mikotadze that plays for Georgia.
Well, actually, David Olmo is also one of the top rankers in terms of assists. So he's both great on assists as well as scoring.
And
plus, he's not out of the tournament. He can still score. Him and Harry Kane.
And Musiala and Ivan Schranz for Slovakia. They all have 3 goals. So all of those players have 3 goals. And what I think is a bit surprising is that Ivan Schranz has 3 goals because he plays for Slovakia, and Slovakia normally isn't the best.
Yeah,
you can say.
He's a top scorer anyway. And there's like Olmo, great on assists as well. So really part of a fantastic team at Spain.
Yeah, and then Jude Bellingham, 2 goals, but it's a bit unfair because he only played 5 matches, and like Harry Kane played 6 matches, and that's with 3 goals. And so Jude Bellingham has 2 goals, and I think one of those include the bicycle kick against Slovakia in the quarterfinals. No, I think it was wasn't the quarterfinals. It was round of 16s, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Fabian Ruiz also have 2 goals. Donny Malen, 2 goals. And then Kai Havertz for Germany, also 2 goals. There's a lot of players with 2 goals. Niklas Füllkrug, Germany. And then, a Turkey player. Yeah. And there's just a lot of 2 goals. I'm not going to say all of them.
And so who do you think is going to be like maybe one of the players of the tournament? Like the top candidates, probably from Spain and England, right? Because they're the ones playing the final. And of course, Spain is the first team ever to have won 6 games in a row at the Euro. So they haven't tied, they haven't lost a single game.
Yeah,
the only team that finished with 9 points in the group stage. They've won everything since, of course. And so maybe it's likely that the play of the tournament could be from Spain.
I think it could be the wonder kid, Lamine Yamal. He scored a goal against France. He's 16, turning 17.
Tomorrow on July 13th.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's July 12th today.
Yeah. And so when he's going to be playing in the final, he is going to be 17 years old and 1 day.
Yeah, and maybe some of you guys know this, but not all of you, is that Lamine Yamal, when he was 6 months, only 6 months, he met Messi when Messi was just 20. Can you believe that?
That is really an amazing story. Yeah. I mean, what are the odds of that happening? And of course, Lamine Yamal might also be a candidate to be player of the tournament. Given his age, he's the youngest player ever. Yes. To score in the Euro Championship. And I think we have a new record keeper as well as the oldest player to score in the Euro, right?
Yeah, so...
Who is that?
Luka Modric.
Yeah?
Yeah, so we're talking about player of the matches. Lamine Yamal, he's the youngest player of the match in Euro 2024. Luka Modric, oldest. Goal scoring. And then... player of the match, the real one, is Jude Bellingham. And I kind of agree because what a bicycle kick he scored.
And was it in the 93rd minute or so? It was like
Yeah, it was like in the
in
94th.
extra time. 94. That's
I
fantastic.
think it was in the 94th.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's really fun to see. And yeah, all right, let's move on. Next up are some live recordings from England against Spain in Madrid.
For the European final in 2024, where we went to Plaza de Colón in Madrid, that had almost 200,000 people.
Yeah.
So you'll hear a lot of background noise. We went back to the hotel because we were like literally being squished, where we saw all 3 goals live. And then we went back to Plaza de Colón afterwards, where it was a huge celebration and they closed the streets and there was a ton of people on.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Enjoy.
Yeah, enjoy.
All right, we're coming live to you from Madrid, where we're watching the Euro 2024 final between Spain and England. We have just left Plaza de Colón, where there's more than 120,000 people gathered to watch the game live on big screens. Max, what is your impression?
So when we were there, it was like there was a big screen, right? And we were early, so we waited 135 minutes there. No, 45 or like 145 minutes. And we were partying, whatever. But like as soon as the game started, whatever, like the 19th minute, I decided that we should go back to the hotel and watch the game there. And do you know why? Because first of all, there were more people coming there, and there was like nearly no space to walk, and there was so many cigarettes and alcohol. I just couldn't believe it. So, but it was great atmosphere. But I just think that was a bit too much for me. Yeah, but so.
We hope to see that there'll be some goals now from Spain.
Yeah, it's halftime now. It's the break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're really revving up for second half and hoping lots of goals.
Yep.
Would have loved to have seen a goal while we were on Plaza de Colón.
Yeah,
but it was
0-0.
simply getting nuts there.
Yeah, it's 0-0, and I hope.
And the atmosphere is fantastic, and if Spain scores, the atmosphere is going to go crazy.
Yeah. So Nico Williams was doing some skill at the side, like biggest chance for Spain, and then he nearly scored, but an England player saved it. And the second half is starting like in 2 minutes. The players are coming on now,
And
right?
so we'll update you after the second half.
Yeah.
See you in a bit.
All right. Yeah. See you in a bit. All right, guys, we are out in the streets of Madrid, and guess what? We've already seen some cars do like the Euro 2024 song, like da 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 da. That one out. We've also seen some Spain fans already. Like the street is going a bit wild, and
People are celebrating.
Yeah, people are celebrating. Let's hope they not do that until like 1 a.m. because I don't want some noise when I sleep.
Don't you worry, it's going to be cool.
All right, fine. But I'm also a bit sad that it was Spain and like not my actual country, but I'm still a bit happy. But oh, there's a car with the Spanish flag. Wow. And another one. Oh, God. Yeah, this is going a bit wild.
It's going to be a party.
Wow. Yeah, it's going to be a party. Yeah, Madrid streets are going a bit wild. Yeah. And just to tell you, when you want to see a Euro 2024 game, like a Champions League game or a Premier League game, and you don't have seats, and you go into like a place in the city where you live, and where there's like a big screen, and then there's lots of fans there, then I'm telling you, when your team scores, everyone's gonna go wild. So be careful. Yeah, be careful. All right. Because when we were in Cologne, do you know why we went out? because first of all, when we when Spain was like 20 minutes before winning, you said that there's 200,000 people in Cologne, and I know that's insane. And pretty much a lot of them were drinking some kind of alcoholic drink or some stupid cigarette. Like, yeah. Like,
All right,
yeah.
let's go check out the party.
Yeah, guys. See ya. Yeah. Oh, wow. Just hear that music. That's big, yeah. That's big. Wow. What?
This is supposed to kick it off.
Yeah, I know. Wait.
200,000 people here
Yeah.
tonight.
Oh, guys, so the screen is still here, and it's showing, it's showing Rodri on the commentary in the match speaking. But I don't think you can hear him because there's too much music. Oh my God, so much trash on the floor, plus police. Oh wow, yeah, those are like trucks, dude. Police SWAT. I'm like, oh wow, oh God. Oh my God, look how many people are on that side. Guys, there's so many people on the right side. On the right side, there's so many people. And we're going there right now. And in the left side. Oh my God, yeah, that's very loud music. Guys, oh wow. Oh, so much trash. Wow, this is enormous, guys. Can you even hear me? I hope you can. Oh my God, wow, wow. And people screaming. Oh, free SWAT. There's a SWAT, guys. Oh, and this is party. Oh, wow. All right, guys, I think we have to stop this a bit. We'll talk to you later about this. See ya. Last and not least, we're gonna do the non-football nugget like we said. So
This time it's coming from the street because we bought 2 ice creams and we're afraid that
it's gonna
melt before we get home. So we're gonna record it on the street.
Yeah, so at first we have
It's 2 Maxibon ice creams. If you guys don't know the Maxibon ice creams, it's like 2 halves that have been put together. So one is like a ice cream cookie, and the other part is more like an sort of Magnum Eskimo.
well
What do you
it's
got there, Max?
so there's cookie and classic. So let's first try the cookie. All right, yeah. So oh wow.
Very refreshing in this
Yeah.
Madrid summer where it's like
Yeah.
28 degrees here in the evening.
Yeah, this is actually good. I mean, it's like an ice cream sandwich, right? But it's actually really good. What do you think about the classic?
I love the classic. Do you want to try?
Yeah, I'll try. What about this? Yeah, it's good.
Love it.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Very nice after a good meal and
Yeah.
being
Yeah,
outside where it's 28 degrees.
it is. It's
Yep.
28 degrees. Oh
I
wow.
would recommend that. I don't feel like I've seen them in London, but I think elsewhere in Europe you can get the Maximum ice creams. And this
It's
is a
good.
great combination.
Yeah, they're a great combination, and it's very good. Like super good.
All right.
Yeah, really. All right, guys. So I think that's the end for
A very
Episode
exciting
7.
episode.
yeah. Because first, some Madrid streets. You know.
It's basically our second live recording from Madrid,
Yeah.
now with the non-football nugget.
Yeah.
Very cool.
All right, guys.
And we're going to come back to you with an episode 8, which will be dedicated to Max's experience at the Real Madrid summer camp,
yes.
which is underway and where he's at now. Max just completed his second day today, and at the end of the camp, we're going to bring episode 8 for you. So watch
Yep.
out for that drop.
All right. Bye, guys.